Use the SQ3R method and watch your grades and test scores take off. Here's the image that pops into my head when I think about it. With the exception of some vague remnants, the information pretty much evaporates from our memory. Frustrated, we go from chapter to chapter, book to book, only later to wonder where it all went. The mind plays a cruel joke. As we read, we actually believe we are remembering. That's because we recognize what is being said, we understand it. But there's a big difference between recognizing or understanding something, and remembering it. So why do we forget so much, and what can we do about it? With regards to forgetting, the biggest culprit is passive reading. That's when you start at the beginning of the chapter and read to the end. Even if you manage to remain focused, you'll forget most of what you read. To be accurate, you're really not forgetting anything, you just never learned it, to begin with. Think about it. If you wanted to learn to play golf, you wouldn't expect to do so by passively watching others play. You might pick up some things, but for the most part, you wouldn't learn much. On the other hand, if you got actively involved, hired an instructor, practiced the swing, then you'd actually learn. The same goes with reading. You need to be actively involved. You'll do just that, using the SQ3R system. The great news is, if you apply what you learn here, you'll not only remember most of what you read, you'll have more fun doing it. Let's go. The SQ3R system. SQ3R incorporates many of the principles cognitive science has discovered about how we learn. So not only does it work, science backs it up. SQ3R stands for Survey, Question, Read, Recite, Review. Survey, S. Though the survey only takes a few minutes, it plays three important roles. First, look at the title of the chapter, and try to guess what it will be about. Second, read each heading and subheading. If there's a summary at the end, read that too. Third, in the process, check out at any graphs, charts, or images and their captions. Try to understand their message. That's it. This should only take 3 to 5 minutes. Simple. With that tiny investment of time, you'll be rewarded handsomely. Here's why. In order to learn something new, we have to associate it to something we already know. The survey provides you with a bit of pre-learning, giving you ideas with which you can associate new information. You can think of these headings, subheadings, etc., like little learning magnets in your mind. Like metal filings, the remaining text will be attracted to, and cluster around these magnets. Practically speaking, the neural connections you create will be stronger. This will help your retention. 2 additional benefits to the survey. 1. You will be better able to organize the ideas in the chapter as you read the text. This will bring you clarity from a higher perspective. 2. As you work your way through the chapter, you won't find yourself distracted or uneasy wondering how much more there is to read.